and he would leave the door kind of half open, and, Ricky trying to get in there, and finally gave it a shot there on the final lap, and they got together.
B feature time now, Marty, for the mini stocks.
Oh, indeed it is.
Heat is on because only the winner will advance to the feature event. 8 laps will be the distance for this B feature. And there are some really good cars that are in this B feature. Chris Clark's going to be coming from way in the back with a 77. That car would not fire for his qualifier, so he has to try to advance through the B feature.
Winner less than 24 hours ago.
Yes. Here's the field. Dustin Drake in the 24D from Sable Forks. J.P. Coro from Peru in the number 61. Jeremy Brownell's in the 79. Nick Harn in the 125. Kyle Botella's in the 5. We're going to make it 10 laps now. So it's 10 laps the distance for this B feature. Kyle Botella in the 5.
Why not 12? Do I hear 12?
It's an auction. There's an auction going on for the B feature laps. So we're going to make it a 10-lap B feature. That's official. Is that official?
That's official. Last one of the year. And
it's officially 10?
Want to give everybody a good shot at it here.
All right.
Dustin Drake and J.P. Coro on the front. J.P. logged a lot of laps last night between the mini stocks and the Enduro.
Kyle Botella, Ed Gatto in row 3. Corey Collins, Jason Bradley in row 4. Rick Hart, Ernie Parent, row 5. Chris Clark, Kyle Hart in row 6. Tyler Knoll, Jake Fountain scheduled for row 7. No Jake Fountain. Kevin Mahoney in the number 32. Actually, perhaps.
Cousin Kevin.
Is that Cousin Kevin?
That is Cousin Kevin.
And Hayden Bordeaux out there in the 08. All right, you got to get to the front. That's the mission. The winner gets to race another race, and Chris Clark is driving like it. He's 4 wide, and he's already into the top 6. The Blue Deuce, he's out in the bunker off the backstretch. He's coming back on. We got a mess on the top of turn 3. The Fry's truck, that's off the pace in turn 3. Hayden Bordeaux 08 is up there as well. The 83 of Ed Gatto.
Green staying out so far.
59 truck is still parked up there in the 08. Also facing the wrong way in turn number 3, and the yellow flag is out. Rear bumper cover dropped off the 08. Safety crew will head up to turn number 4 to retrieve that. All right, white flag being displayed to the field. J.P. Coro is in the spot that everybody else wants. He's the leader. Everybody else trying to qualify through this B feature for the mini stocks. And the guy who made a pretty good move on the opening lap, Marty, is that 77. He went from darn near last. He wasn't completely at the back of the pack, but pretty close. And he is certainly in the hunt up to the 6th position. And he will likely have enough time to make his case to get to the front of the field and see if he can't walk away with this B feature. Green flag is back out. They're 3 wide for the lead. Brownell way down low going into turn number 1. J.P. Coro through the middle. Dustin Drake's 24D was on the outside. Nick Harden in the 125 looking to roll the bottom in the 125 machine. He's got Chris Clark squeezing through to his right. And he is on the move into the 4th position now. So here comes the 77, door-to-door with the 125 for 3rd. He is going to drive right past him, drive right past the 2nd spot. And Chris Clark is into the 2nd position. J.P. Coro, bad news, because the 77 is right behind, and he is closing in.
Cue the Jaws theme. Although here comes Jeremy Brownell, though, the Greenwich driver trying to get into the show here on this fine Sunday. Coro still the leader. Clark is got Brownell covered for the time being. Kyle Batalla, the car working the outside lane right now. And here is Brownell with a big run off the bottom.
Where'd that come from?
Wonder if Clark is not losing power halfway down the straightaway. Brownell pulls to the inside and is racing him for that second spot. And the thing is, Rob, look at where Clark is running. He's way up top on the entry. There's no rubber down there. There's a little bit more grip on the bottom right now.
Well, you're right. He seems to lose power right about the middle of the backstretch, Marty.
Halfway down, halfway to go. It is Coro at the front.
And he has pulled away from Chris Clark. At one point, Chris Clark had it within 2 car lengths. And Chris is trying to use up every inch of the racetrack just to maintain the momentum that he has, but he doesn't have the power in the middle of the backstretch.
Now he's cooked for real.
The 79 of Brownell moves past. Jason Bradley coming past. Nick Harnden, the 5 of Botella. Chris Clark is off the pace. And it looks like he will not be able to get to the front. He is sliding backwards with the 77. And after picking up it was win number 5 that he picked up yesterday, he is going to retire the 77 back to the pits. Good news for JP Coro. The Brownell 79 has not been able to get much closer than about 12 car lengths, and that's where he is right now.
Well, Brownell's got Bradley all over his back bumper and Harnden back there as well. Let's see if Jeremy gets a run this time off turn 2 down the back straightaway. He can close in a little bit, but it's not much more than a little bit. 2 to go for Coro this time by. We'll check their lap times at the stripe. Last time Coro was a 10th quicker. This time Brownell is 2/10 quicker. But with only 2 laps left to go, Brownell needs a big mistake from Coro, and now Harnden gets by Bradley for 3rd. And I'm talking about a big mistake. White flag is out. 1 lap to go for JP Coro. That's a driver that has improved steadily throughout this 2024 racing season.
And he's had the best numbers all year long. The easiest to see.
And he's looking to put it in the A main one more time here on Elegance Coating Championship weekend. And he is going to do it. Checkered flag is out. Peru's JP Coro picks up the win. Jeremy Brownell 2nd. Nick Harnden 3rd. Jason Bradley